NewsNation's Robert Sherman in Tel Aviv and Kellie Meyer at the White House. Robert, let's go to you first. What's the reaction there? Has word gotten out that there has been at least an agreement on many parts of this peace plan?
Yeah, Elizabeth, I mean, the word that you used there, skepticism, is one that is certainly appropriate in this case here. That's how many in the Israeli public have been feeling, because they've seen so many of these deals get so close only to fall apart in the 11th hour. But there are some notable differences this go around. On the one hand, you heard Hamas saying that they'd be prepared to release all of the hostages, not just in batches or in phases, but all of the hostages in order to lead to the end of the war. We just heard from the Hostage and Missing Families Forum on the ground here. I want to read for you their statement. They say President Trump's demand to stop the war immediately is essential to prevent serious and irreversible harm to the hostages. We call on Prime Minister Netanyahu to immediately begin efficient and swift negotiations to bring all of our hostages home. But on the other hand, you have groups such as Stand With Us saying that now is not the time in order to relent in this moment and keep the pressure on. They say that Hamas's actual statement leaves room for them to delay and make excuses. Hamas official has already said they won't release the hostages within 72 hours, demanded more negotiations. Now is the time for leaders around the world to put all possible pressure on Hamas to accept all parts of the U.S. peace plan and end its reign of terror. That's the other big difference that you see here, which has inspired some optimism here, Elizabeth, is that the pressure on Hamas, it's coming from all different directions this go around. And you've already heard from mediators tonight in Qatar and Egypt saying that pressure will continue. The negotiations will press on as they hope to bring this deal home. Still, clearly, some details to be worked out and work to be done. Elizabeth.
All right, Robert Sherman live in Tel Aviv. NewsNation's correspondent Kellie Meyer is now live at the White House. Kellie, we just saw this video that the president released literally just a few moments ago. He's celebrating this, even as his own allies like Lindsey Graham are saying, hold on, Hamas rejected it.
Yeah, and one thing he didn't mention in that message was what is Israel and what is Netanyahu saying tonight after the president responded to Hamas in this video and to their announcement that they are, accepting this in some parts, but really wanting to remain negotiating on other terms. The president calling this a big deal, but adding, we'll see how it all turns out. When I went back there to try to ask if they've spoken to Netanyahu, if the president has had a conversation with him yet, they weren't going there to confirm it. I thought we might hear that in this video, but there was no mention of that. He did say there was a unified approach to this, that everybody wants to see this war come to an end. He also said, quote, everyone will be treated fairly, which is notable because when I've been talking with sources this week, Elizabeth, especially those who've been familiar with the negotiations, they say no one's really winning in this, that Bibi isn't winning, that Hamas isn't winning. And then the sources that I've been speaking with claim that Bibi went back and edited some things and changed the plan in a way for Hamas to say no. But we do know that Arab nations have been working really closely this week. They say super intensively in Doha with Hamas to convince the military leaders in Gaza that this is, quote, the last chance. I was also told that there were more than 10 phone calls today between the Trump team and officials in Qatar before this announcement from Hamas. So they've been working on this through the day. I wanted to also show some reaction we've been seeing, including from Vice President J.D. Vance, who said, proud of the president and the entire team, pray for peace. We also heard from Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman, a Democrat. He said Hamas must choose peace or its own destruction. Send the hostages home now. But we watch now, as you mentioned, Elizabeth, to see exactly where this goes from here. What is Israel's response to Hamas's response? And then are they able to reach an ultimate agreement? And even the president noting there, it still has to be made concrete. Elizabeth.
Absolutely. And we also saw the president on social media post this afternoon. This was actually late this afternoon, shortly before the video, that Israel must stop all attacks immediately in Gaza.
Yep.
We will see as well if that happens. But this is a fast-moving story that is developing and unfolding minute by minute. Kellie Meyer, let us know if you get any more updates from the White House.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.